まばゆいこの星ゼロに戻るならば全てを捨てていくから最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ過ぎ去った時間を巻き戻すとしても君がいる場所まで何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向き合え聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して真実を知ることが後悔なく生きることさらを目指して白い世界へまばゆいこの星ゼロに戻るならば全てを捨てていくから最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ過ぎ去った時間を巻き戻すとしても君がいる場所まで何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向き合え聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して真実を知ることが後悔なく生きることさらを目指して白い世界へ の星ゼロに戻るならば全てを捨てていくから最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ過ぎ去った時間を巻き戻すとしても君がいる場所まで何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向き合え聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して真実を知ることが後悔なく生きること空を目指して白い世界へ
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails Beyond the Horizon. One second. Welcome back to Trails Beyond the Horizon. All we had left to do was go to the Shaden district and then do the 5th domain of the Grim Garden. And we still had a few people to talk to. Oh, there's a few we missed. Ingot's car did well. Ingot's car even did well in the GR. Oh ho ho, maybe Ingot's time to dominate the field has come. That Street Racer team's car looks like an Ingot, but inside it's apparently it's an Etwis. I knew it. Etwis reigns supreme. Why can't they win? Red Star has countless superb cars of their own. They'll never accept results like this. Alright then, let's hit the town tonight, just you and me. Sure, I can keep up with you all night long if you want. I'm happy Ingot was able to make its mark on GR as well. I hope we can keep the momentum going and rack up a Z1 win too. Aslan, he finally won! Well, you're crying way too much, Greta. I'm also super happy, but I can't cry while you're bawling like this. Come on, why don't we get going? Let's go celebrate over a drink somewhere. Thanks, Kopieka. You're a true friend. All of today's races are over, but the venue is still open. Feel free to go in if you forgot something. Can't believe Maxim got beat out at the end like that. But as a champion, I'm sure he won't take this lying down. He'll win next time. Aslan really was in winning form tonight, even more than usual. I think he can ride this momentum to win in the official race. I have to watch from the store. I have to watch the store. So I just left for one drink and then came right back. But since he didn't have to worry about anything here, he was able to focus and do well in the actual race. Maybe I'll join in if the party's still going when I get off work.
So take your time and enjoy your visit.
One way or another, we made a good team. That's how we won. Initially, I never thought we could have competed with the High Bloods. Anyway, I hope we can use this as a chance to boost each other up. Seriously though, I never thought I could have pulled off a result like this in the GR Championship. It just goes to show that you never know till you try. Still, I couldn't have done it without your help, Van. Thanks. This race affirmed a number of important things for me, although it may still take me some time to determine what course I'll take. One thing I am sure of is that having pure love for your car and driving with forethought is the answer. That race was awesome, but that's Lucio's real potential. But I feel like they wouldn't do a GR style race with motorbikes. I mean, you can bet I'd want to race too if they did. Well, things like this happen. We're just street racers. It's amazing we did so well against the big four teams. We owe it all to the skill of those two and the car that old man put together for us. Hi Millie, bye Millie. And of course, to your helpful advice, Van. Didn't think they'd do so well in that patchwork car. It really all came down to how skilled the two of them are. Anyway, what a great race. One day I want to rip around the track just like those guys. The High Bloods haven't been much more than just a name for some time. This is our chance to regain some lost ground. Next time, the High Bloods will be able to join forces with other street racing teams.
Search time.
I heard Maxim was really trying, then Aslan up and beat him, despite it only being an exhibition. We'll be sure to bring some snacks over as a present later. While I'm at it, maybe I'll pour Maxim another beer. Where is dear departed Maxim?
Off we go.
This Chardon. Yeah, it's the Chardon district for you. Even this late, it's still hopping. There's enough money here that security's pretty tight. Not really the spot to find fixer work. True, even the casinos and sports books are all government approved. But even knowing that, I imagine you wanted to come here because of what happened this morning, right? Got it in one. I'm not just worried about those masked weirdos, but there's also those idiots that go around causing a scene for fun. Also, if I need to pop into a back alley store, probably shouldn't have you in there dressed like that. Yeah, fine then. I'll just have to wait out in front. That'd be even worse. No. Come to think of it, she ran off in a hurry earlier. Hey, what's up?
Oh, good, you picked up. You're out patrolling now, right, Van? Were you planning to go by by the Chardon district tonight?
Yeah, actually just got here in fact.
Really? Perfect. It actually has something to do with why I left earlier. See, they're holding the final dress rehearsal for the Gloria stage show at the theater right now. Risha and I were invited. We're here now. And Nina told me to invite you to come see it too. I mean, with all the costumes, the set, the sounds, it's amazing. Believe me, you don't want to miss out on this.
Well, with a review that glowing, how can I say no? I'm not just out by myself though. Agnes is with me. Be cool if she comes too.
Oh, she is?
Yes, if you're sure I won't be butting in, I'd love to see it too.
Oh, well then. Maybe I'm the one that was butting in.
I just thought I'd help out a bit
Oh,
tonight.
I'm just giving you a hard time. You're both welcome, of course.
Judith, the second part's climax scene is about to start.
What, already? Sorry, gotta go. I'll leave your name at reception.
Sheesh, she just can't stay still, can she? Anyway, if this is a dress rehearsal, all the costumes and sets should be just like the real thing. Though it seems like this is supposed to be a condensed version of the play that's shown to media outlets ahead of opening day. From the sound of it, Judith and Risha were both really into it. We're still in the middle of our patrols. Shall we stop by for a bit and check it out? Yeah, seems like we just need to give our names at the counter and we're good. May as well have a go. May as well go have a look.
Too many places to choose from.
Not this way.
Yeah, we'll do the shot in first.
You must be Mr. Arkwright. Your companions are waiting for you on the east wing of the first floor.
Appreciate it.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please stop by again.
The Chardon is currently conducting a final dress rehearsal for Gloria La Revue in front of a select audience. Though not an official showing, all signs indicate that it's going along splendidly. As a reminder, we cordially ask that you refrain from taking pictures or videos while in the auditorium.
What do you want to do? I'll treasure it.
Not this way.
The Southern District is lost! Retreat! Fall back!
Our moment is at hand, my fellow countrymen. We shall vanquish the knights and the noblemen, trample the enemy underfoot, and stain the palace floors with their blood.
Hear my words, comrades. We stain our hands red, not for violence or vengeance, but to free our parents from tyranny, and our children from hunger.
Onward! Onward, my friends! May our song of triumph shake the old capital and herald the dawn of a new era!
Our foes are mighty, and the road to Vashtar Palace long. But for our freedom, for our equality, and above all, for love, will we brave the dangers ahead with valor and show all the depth of our resolve. In this first battle, we claim victory as our own!
Victory is ours!
Hot damn. It really hits so much harder than yesterday.
You made it! Did you catch that last scene? Wasn't it just incredible?
Oh, it's like they reached in and grabbed my very soul. There's only one more scene left after this, but please, Sit here with us.
Sure thing, thanks. But dang, a shame we missed so much of it. Thank you. Miss Chloe said so before, but still, I didn't expect the full performance would hit quite this hard. Having been on stage during my Academy's festival, I have a much better idea of just how amazing that is now. Yeah, it hurts me to say it, but as far as stage performances go, Nina's really blown me out of the water this time. At this point, she might even be a match for you guys at Arkansas, huh? It's true. She was shining almost as brightly as Ilya herself up there. And for Nina to have gotten that good at just 19 years old is truly terrifying. Bet she never thought she'd hear someone like you say that.
I'm afraid that stage was just a little too full of life for someone as hollow and empty as me. A person with no sense of self.
I remember her claiming she didn't have a distinct self, but we're no different. No. We were all pretty much different people a few hours ago. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Great. But by now, I'm quite used to switching between the two. But I don't know if I can say the same about you, Judith. I'm a pro at switching between the spotlight and working in the, you know, backstage. Ain't even remotely the case. Yeah, and no matter the situation, you're always kind of just always yourself, Judith. But it's because of that that your words always resonate so strongly with me at crucial moments. Yeah, that's Judith for you. Authentic to a fault. I just can't compete with her when it comes to that. Hey, what kind of backhanded compliment is that? I can play a role just fine. I'm an actor for crying out. Oh, hold that thought. We need to see this next scene. Ooh, they're gonna show the burning of Vashtar Palace as the final scene for tonight? Wow, we really won't want to miss that. Gah, well, of course I'm gonna watch the hell out of this scene.
What are you doing? Auguste, you must stop this! There is no value in spilling the Crown Prince's blood here!
As ever, you're far too soft, Sheena. Revolutions require sacrifices. As Aramis and Atkinson are away, I shall stain my hands red for you, our hero. For the future of Calvard. For our comrades whose dreams lie buried with them.
This is not the way, Auguste! Vanquishing knights and noblemen, trampling them underfoot, staining the palace with their blood. La Oraciones. Such utter foolishness must be ended at once. We fight that we may all welcome a new dawn together. The dawn of a country where one's finery and one's skin matter not. Only the hearts that beat within. That is the revolution we seek. For you, for me, for His Highness and all those who fell.
A messenger of the goddess?
Bravo!
Nina, I can't believe you, girl.
My word. I can only imagine seeing this whole thing from start to finish.
Get the...
It was almost like the actual events were playing out right in front of us.
What a good play.
Man, we have to wake up at the crack of dawn tomorrow, but after that, I'm not gonna be able to sleep at all.
Same here. I'm planning to head out tonight myself.
Ah, so you're gonna keep working with Ashen, I take it?
Yes. I'm sorry I won't be able to join you over in Anchorville this time around. No, there's no need to apologize. It seems like you have your hands full already.
It is a shame, though. Hopefully, we get the chance to swap info somewhere along the way.
Sheena! I mean, it's Nina!
Incredible!
Nina.
That was the best!
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for our special pre-opening event. Since today marked our final dress rehearsal, we played through all of our show's major scenes for you. During the full performance, all of these scenes will be linked together into a single heart-moving experience. So, as a sort of apology for today's condensed version of the play, we've prepared a special surprise for you. As you all know, this is my senior from my talent agency, Judith Lanster, and her good friend, the Moon Princess from Crossbell's Ark and Seal, Risha Mao. These two international stars have been invited here tonight as our special guests.
What? They were here this whole time?
You mean... You never mentioned this, Nina.
It, seems she got us good. I'd heard she likes to play tricks.
Well, this is a good chance, so you two go up and humor her. We ought to be heading out anyway.
Oh, that's right. We were in the middle of a patrol before this, huh?
You're just gonna leave us in this mess?
There. We'll see you later, Mr. Arkwright. You too, Agnes.
Right, later.
Good luck with all this, you two.
Poor Judith, poor Nina. Poor Risha. Oof. Might have only been half an hour in there, but it was one hell of a half hour. No kidding. After that, I can't wait to see their full performance. Though it'll have to wait until we're back from Anchorville. Yeah, once things are all settled, we can have James come see it with us. Great idea. So then, what do you say we do one quick spin around the area and then call it a night? Ah, right. Sounds good. Should we check up the bulletin board and then take a look around the back roads? Yeah, we can just start walking and see where our legs take us. Alright, so how do we... we'll save the police outpost for last, so we'll circle around like so. Desperate times call for desperate measures. As such, I will graciously allow you to buy half of the Aramis set I won at the auction, Lady Hepburn. And separate two companion paintings? The sheer callousness of the suggestion. Still, a bird by the hand, as they say. But in exchange, you, sir, must purchase that wall scroll from last year. The one you outbid me on despite having little to no interest in it. Very well, I can sell it straight away with its matching vase and teacups for some quick, immediate funds. And with that, my Weir quandary will be no more. At least this way I can secure one of my sought-after masterworks. Yet how vexing it is to conclude with this woman, yet how shameful it is to conclude with this man. We're in agreement then. You had best furnish your half of the Aramis set with nothing short of the utmost care. For one of these days, I will surely buy it off of you, goddess be my witness. While I appreciate the offer, my intention is to put it up for re-auction. And what fun it shall be to look down as you scramble to make the winning bid. But gaw, I knew it. This man and I mix about as well as oil paints and watercolors. She's the one who was running lots up to begin with. You see, we'll see how she likes the taste of her own medicine in due time. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. To think I'd forgot such an invaluable jewelry case here at the hotel. What matters is that the issue was resolved without further ado. It was an astonishing find, to be sure. We're fortunate to have gotten in touch with you so promptly. Oh, most certainly. Your swift action pulled me out of the proverbial precipice of death. I shudder to think of the panic that would have ensued were my negotiations conducted without this. It is a great relief to have Mr. Legrand's plight resolved without further ado. That aside, tomorrow is expected to be a notch busier than it has been experienced thus far. We will need to stay extra sharp so as to ensure that a smile is brought to the face of each and every guest. That was an astonishing find, to be sure. I am glad it was returned to rightful hands. It bears noting that, out of consideration for privacy, hotels do not normally reach out in regard to lost property. When deemed necessary, however, we at the Saint-Germain will contact our guests to ask if they have remembered all their belongings. More often than not, the owner will then realize that they have indeed forgotten something. Should you find yourself in a similar situation, do be sure to get in touch at your earliest convenience. Goodness gracious, I always make sure to keep my wares under the very strictest surveillance. And yet, all the recent hurly-burly must have had my attentions misdirected. Doubtless I would be stricken with panic right now had the hotel not gotten in contact.
Let's have a look.
In the fullness of time, I've finally grasped what it is I lack as a painter. Long and arduous though the climb may have been, fear is no longer an object in this epiphanic state of mine. And the epiphany I speak of? That everyone else can shove their opinions where the sun don't shine. Who dares pester Marquis the Great with their petty quibbles? That was cathartic. Now to see my artistic vision through. Upon reconsideration, the sensation Tyrion Tower instilled in me was what one might call the lure of the unknown. Never before could I grasp this. I must commit it to canvas with every fibre of my brush and being. Work in snippets from any and all angles. Yes, and right here, a rocket afloat leaving trails in the skies. Clash with the unknown. Under a theme like that, what I actually paint is of little consequence, no? Sure, viral music video is one thing, but getting this big a turnout for a surprise concert is just insane. It's more than you'd expect anyone to plan on their own, let alone actually pull off. Yet there they are, turning the impossible possible. So what in the heck are we compared to that? Promos, marketing, every little thing's laid out by the agency. No room for our input. This isn't how I was supposed to end up, but, well, look at me now. What's wrong, Rachel? Oh, nothing. In terms of pure potential, With You has us beat. There's just no denying it. On top of that, our agency has been making some sudden reconsiderations since evening. I just hope it doesn't get in the way of our work. The big event is only 2 days out now. How did they manage to win this many hearts over with nothing but raw skills and willpower? And why does it have me so frazzled? Well, no, it's more like I'm dazzled? Oh, who am I kidding? I know exactly why.
I take great pride in my color.
Curses, even after combing the city high and low for Shino's bar, she's nowhere to be found. I'm on track to pull in record profits right now, if only because of the location and that show going on. However, all of it means absolutely positively nothing without her around to lord it over. There's only one recourse. I need my ultimate dish out of R&D and onto the menu stat. That way, I can win a slice of the capital for myself. No. I won't stop until I've smoked her out of every nook and cranny of Edith. And does she not realize that Shino's out of town? Maybe nobody bothered to tell the girl, on account of her always foaming at the mouth. This stall is run by Primo, Gordon's apprentice. I've heard about it, but it took until now for me to finally pay a visit. The new menu items seems to still be in the works, but their junk food tacos are a must-try classic. Healthiness is no object so long as the flavor's there. That's the beauty of a cheap, tasty taco. Get a nighttime hankering for one of these, and there's no force in the world that can scare you. I tried placing some bets at the Sporks book, but my guesses were way off the mark. It was such a one-sided battle that the girl at the reception counter gave me their Penguin Charm prize for free. Either way, kinda satisfied. So I suppose it was fun for what it was. Seems there's a show going on too. We may as well check it out while we're here. I got the Penguin Charm I wanted. And these tacos are super yummy too. This is the best day ever. Between the music video and this performance, they've delivered some real results. Enough to get the people up top second guessing. Initially, I only lent my aid as a quid pro quo out of consideration for Natalie's career. Now, when all's said and done, I feel the work was well worth the while in its own right. It's all coming together. I just knew guest starring Mishi in this pop-up concert would make the splash to end all splashes. Still, the real MVPs here are those two for pulling this script-flipping performance off. No one but them could have come up with a new song to go with it in just one night. Sailor and me used to be partners, so it gets me sort of emotional inside. I ran away from Idledom once before, but hopefully this little bit of groove giving back to them makes up for that. I can't say I ever expected them to put on quite a show like this. Even still, they've caught on like wildfire. Surely it does delight me to see Sailor and Lulua's efforts pay off. The hurdles they surmounted came in all shapes and sizes, but in the end, the goddess saw them through. Chase the ray of light, piercing the clouds at you. Let's meet in the sea of stars, waving bonds between us, our constellation. Wow, With You sure has come a long way. And collabing with Mishi even? Talk about mind-blowing. First year online music video release, now this surprise script-flipping collaboration concert? Lulua and I have been idols since the indie days, so pulling that much off is right up our wheelhouse. Still, we're stirring up way more buzz than expected. Maybe this was meant to be. Either way, we need to seize the chance before it slips through our fingers. And right now, that means sticking this performance out. I can't believe how much hype we're getting. Turns out miracles really do happen. But I was this close to calling it quits too. Good thing I held out until the last second. This is all thanks to Sailor and Natalie. They helped me remember what matters. So many people. Fantastilicious. And fantasticulous. That's one of the dumbest words I've ever heard and had to say. It's like I've died and gone to paradise. Where else but the capital could you see a show of this quality on the streets and at no cost? That back alley club was awesome too, but it drained my wallet dry and then some. What can I say? Something about cheering on girls giving their all against the world just brings a lump to my throat. They may not be big names yet, but darn it if cute girls pushing themselves to the limit just doesn't hit just right. Ooh man, coming across them for the first time today feels like it's really awakened something in me. Oh my, did our surprise collab catch everyone by surprise? Don't forget though, anybody's an ally of ours, as long as they've got wishes to make. So if these girls want to kick today up a notch, then we gotta do all we can to help it come true. I would never say no to going against the grain. By following their wishes their way, Sailor and Lulua here can help grant everyone else's too. That's the sort of thing we can really get behind. Okay now, all together with crew. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. Youth doesn't last forever. That's what makes these girls' fiery determination to pull themselves up by their own paws so Mihi-tastical. What better way to make your wishes come true? It gets me wanting to whoop it up right with them. To be honest, this whole thing was so spur of the Mihi moment that it even caught us off guard. But with the lengths these girls are going to make their wishes come true, how can we not back them up? Mishi's collabing with an idol group? This is all so out of the blue. Still, their accessibility, the way they break the mold, these girls line right up with the Mishi of today. You don't suppose it was destiny that brought them together? With you really blindsided us, requesting a collaboration on such short notice. Still, it isn't in Mishi's heart to turn people in need away. Besides, passion like theirs deserves support. It's a huge hit with the crowd too. Boy, did we make the right choice taking them up on this. Let's just double check if... Hey, this plaza's my turf, Floozy. What do you think you're doing here? Yeah, pulling in customers, aka my job? And I'm sorry, your turf? Ugh, barf out. No, shut up. Why do you get off trying to be a knockoff me all the time anyway? Look who's talking, copycat. Ugh, I can't believe we were ever buddy-buddy as kids. Momoka and Milo practically joined at the hip, but that dark chapter of our lives is dead and buried now. Gasp. Thinking back, you and me twined so hard that we'd even like all of the same... Wait. That's right. Both of us were into the same boy back then. Now I remember. That was the drama that sparked our big falling out. It's always been like this with you, Milo. Too spineless to confess, too stubborn to back off. Look, you're the one who tried to snatch him away behind my back. So much for sisters before misters. This is just my uninformed opinion, but these two are an awful lot alike. Maybe too much for their own good in this case. You're still the same barn animal now that you were back then, Milo. Chicken-hearted and pig-headed. Well, get over yourself, Momoka. How did I ever consider us besties? They'll work it out. I chanced upon that preeminent investor Walter Huckberry this afternoon. We chatted only briefly, but the topic turned to how the economy's going forward will hinge on something he called Stan culture. Frankly, I couldn't even begin to fathom what that refers to. But as luck would have it, an event on the subject has apparently begun right here and now. Is this how things are supposed to go? Maybe somewhat out of my element here. Weaving bonds? What a load of crock. No, none of this is making a lick of sense to me. Still, the words of Walter Huckberry are not to be taken lightly. I should try and delve a bit deeper at least. People do say online streaming is a growing sector as of late. Could that be the Stan culture he spoke of? That casino was great fun. That it was, Clement, and we're a veritable mountain of prizes to show for it. Oh, the shock on my face when we finished with a staggering 20 times our starting amount. Lady Luck deemed us worthy of her blessings, I suppose. Now, shall we go and donate these someplace? Such a generous soul. That's just what I love about you, dear. Oh, stop it. If we ever had a second honeymoon, this would be it. And that's why Lady Luck blessed them, because they use their luck for others. I was actually invited to a celebratory gala the day after next. Such is the reason for our visit to Edith. After this unexpectedly delightful casino outing, however, I could call the rest of this trip off and still be satisfied. Tomorrow onward will be hectic, what with all the event preparations, but at least tonight has me in a pleasant frame of mind heading into it. We typically live a rather frugal life in the countryside, so at first my husband wasn't too enthusiastic about this trip to the capital. His attitude's grown more positive though, now that it's tickled his nostalgia. There's nothing wrong with an occasional change of pace after all. Bump, bump, bump. Rumor has it that Christy is a formidable opponent indeed. Don't let the bunny costume fool you. Supposedly she terrorized the gambling halls as a seasoned card shark in her younger years. From there, she was taken on as a dealer after learning a harsh lesson from Mr. Chandler. With a background like that, it only makes sense she's able to survey the entire floor so surreptitiously. I wonder if I can talk her into playing a match against me anytime soon. Hey, Reigns. So, it's been getting around about the heaping heaps of materials scrapped from Crossbell's big ol' you-know-what. Way I hear, chances are that it trickled its way over to Calvert. Any thoughts? Belle Marduk was ostensibly subcontracted to handle the disassemble and disposal. If you haven't gleaned anything in Orad, then that's the only interpretation that comes to mind. Anyhow, it's been a long while since one of the Reigns brothers last showed in these parts. Well, you know how it is. Couldn't just sit on my hands and sleep at night. That's what my little bro's up to. Well, I'll let your imagination fill in the blanks. Out being the same cheeky, crafty little shit that you still are, no doubt. Wait. Reigns has a brother? Hey yo, out in the nightlife prowl I see. You have your fun and I'll have mine, yeah? It's been way too long since I last tapped the old man for ear for intel. Thing about facts though, it's only once they're mixed with fiction that they really start having value. I've known this guy and his matching half for longer than I'd like. Both are the same crafty, cheeky little shits now as they were then. We trade shady intel for shady intel. That's how it works on paper. In practice though, it's them who always make off with the long end of the stick. I only ever get exploited plain and simple. The least they can do is throw me a bone back. I'm eager to play against Mr. Chandler, of course, but Christy piques my curiosity as well. Wonder if I can talk her into a match anytime soon. They've been running commercial after commercials leading up to Project Startaker this weekend. It's a different kind of pulse-pounding suspense compared to gambling. The city, the whole country even, is so wound up that you can almost feel the air burn with anticipation. Of course, I'm just as excited as the next guy. I mean, this is a neat chapter of history we're verging on here. I want to see your table. That is... As someone who wound up drifting here from the Central East, this is all a little overwhelming. I wonder what Dingo would have to say about it if he was still here. The Shodan district lights right up in the evenings. You won't find a better date spot in town. And that goes double for tonight, what with all the events and performances going on. Just make sure to take extra care in the back streets. Some corners have fewer street lamps than you might like. Alright, time to scan the floor and see how our guests are holding up. A number of them seem in need of assistance, whereas Momoka's nowhere to be found. Rita Rosa looks to be off in her own world at that. Yeah, supervising the pit is no easy task. Come on now, Van. You got any idea how bad it looks walking around at night with a schoolgirl hanging off your arm? You've got a point, I'll admit. My apologies. It's the one who pushed him into it. No, it's quite alright. If anything, the fault is mine for putting you on the spot. Our bar on the second floor serves soft drinks as well. Please relax and enjoy your visit. He's trying to discreetly usher us somewhere where we won't cause a fuss, isn't he? Yeah, well, let's just try not to get anyone else raising their eyebrows. Welcome to the Shangri-La Casino. Our bar on the second floor serves soft drinks as well. Please relax and enjoy your visit. I found you. What the... Cut that out. I'm trying to work right now, Miss Lady from yesterday. You really do exist. It wasn't a dream. I was wide awake the whole time. Hello? Hello? At least let go of me. Yeah, I thought my job search had me hallucinating out of exhaustion. But this cutesy-wootsy little penguin was no dream. She's the real deal. Oh, my heart can't take it. I'm gonna squeeze and squeeze and squeeze her silly. This lady swooned so hard seeing me yesterday that she fainted. So I did what any good penguin would and helped her get better. I'm more than just this lady now, aren't I? More than just this lady by now, aren't I? Susan, call me Susan, please. Susan? Oops, I bit my tongue. Cuteness overload. The best medicine there is. I'm no doctor, but you look like you got a lethal dose. Now, Van, we're, glad you two could reunite.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, I could have bet on the race. Dang it. More and more of our customers have been coming in after seeing our billboard penguin out on the streets. That bird brain's actually getting the job done for once. Maybe I should reward her with a bit of vacation time. Wandering around town with that get-up on will make for some good unpaid publicity after all. Time off for ice cream, which would make the better reward. The free publicity of the former wins out, obviously. Plus, my wallet will thank me for it. I am deeply saddened that I couldn't bet on the race. They won. The Mont Municipal High School Swim Club's taken nationals. Hey, good for you, Granny. After years of backing them, year after year of backing them, finally hit pay dirt. The bets were right on the dot too, weren't they? Boy, what I wouldn't give to be in your shoes. Haha, follow me and I'll treat you. Tonight we live like kings. Huzzah. Somehow I get hurt the feeling her winnings won't last the night. Hey, that's part of the fun. Everyone's got their own idea of a good time. They've taken victory at last. I don't regret all the losses before it one whit. This summer's only just warming up though. Starting tomorrow, it's on to the International Lacrosse Tournament. 3 cheers for another high-stakes living. For another year of high-stakes living. earlier, I made a simple win bet on my favorite entrant, and just like that, I was right on the mark. Since it was on the dark horse, the payout was hefty. It turns out going with my heart again, and against my head was the way to do it all along. Lesson learned. Sometimes, it's not crunching numbers to death that'll put you on top. As for what to do with my winnings, the rocket launch is coming up this weekend, so why not bet the farm on that? Naturally, I'll be going all in on its grand success. Chances may be low, that won't stop my hopes from staying high. You goddess, grant this wish of mine, this small unfulfilled wish of mine. Her voice has such a clear tone. Kinda hits you deep inside. Yeah, sounds like an original song too. The guitar work ain't half bad either. Good work on projecting a little, but still. This girl might be future superstar material. You heard that? Ugh, just kill me now. As if I don't already know how sucky my vocals are. Need to practice alone more first. Oh yeah, there's some kind of show going on over in the main plaza, right? Maybe I'll check it out later, now that I know what direction I want to take my music. Cheeky little girl. Slip away for one moment and she swipes my spot. Don't know love, so just hold this tiny body of mine. She's playing music? Kinda immature, really. What's with the schmaltzy lyrics? It puts a chill down your spine. No one understands me, I'm all alone, but with one single wish. It's doing funny things to my chest, it is. But enough already. Just to give this missy a reality check, with a swift kick to the curb. Good old stick in the mug is actually digging this. Who could have guessed she'd hit all the right notes? Still, don't you think we should step in? Eh, how much can one lonely wimp of a geezer do? Besides, the song's got him too choked up to make a move anyway. Who does this missy think she is, croaking at her kooky little tunes in my spot? It's doing some funny things to my chest, it is. Whoa! I'm kicking her straight to the curb, darn it. As soon as she's done with this song. This is... I took a peek earlier, but I probably shouldn't at night in a school uniform, huh? I'll wait here, so you can go ahead and enjoy it to your heart's content. Hold on now. Yeah, I gotta go in there, but I'll save enjoying it for another time. So you are planning to enjoy it another time. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Good news is, I'm not picking up any particular scent there. Yeah, scent here. I just don't want any problems before our trip. You can come in, but at least take off your jacket first. That way nobody should be able to pick you out as an Aramis student. There's no way I can just leave you waiting around back here by yourself. Yes, that makes sense. I'll do my best not to get in your way while we're inside. Just stay cool, alright? Good. Now no one will realize I'm an Aramis student. Right. Somehow she looks even more like a high schooler. Let's just take a quick look and get out of here. And the wait is finally over. That's right, our evening show is now underway. First up, we have Paisley Wong. Oh, you're in for a real treat tonight. Carnal lit, classy, racy yet refined. This dance is the whole package. Go on and soak it in to the very last second. Thanks for cheering me on all the time, Hoover. She actually remembered my name. No, thank you. I had them reserve bottles for today, so... Wait, no grandstanding, bad. Playing the long game? Good. So, can I come see you again tomorrow? Well now, absolutely, positively. I spend every day of the week hoping you'll walk in. Oh, Maria. How adorable. I get the feeling whoever here will make a very lucrative customer in the future. Nothing puts a smile on my face like a prize regular, so you can be sure I'll treat him like one. Maria, my fluttering fairy of the limelight, she actually knows me. Oh, but my bills get so astronomical. Why do I always have to go off the rails? Enough's enough. Starting now, I'm cutting back on the grandstand. Spreading it out over 7 days a week. Is that a school uniform I spy? She does have a guardian with her, so no sense digging into the details, I suppose. Oops, I wound up getting caught anyway. Hey, not like we're breaking any laws. Just don't order anything with alcohol in it and you're golden. That reminds me. This mysterious black-haired young lady stopped by earlier. She was speaking with someone or another. But strangely enough, all the details escape me. Her figure was just that striking, I suppose. It was her first visit here, but hopefully not her last. Despite Maria's baby face, her sense for the sensual brimeth over, and her popularity in turn. But behind that goody exterior dwells one bad girl. In the best way possible, of course. That kid pining for her is punching way above his weight, so I offered him a word or two of advice. Tread so far past your means that you can't afford a return trip, and you're liable to give these girls the blues. Moderation is key. But Marty, never expected to run into you here. Oh, Van, what a surprise. It's true, I don't come here often. Wait, Agnes is with you? Well, thank you for helping us with the CID earlier. We really appreciated it. Oh, it's nothing you have to worry about. It was all thanks to the Senator's introduction. Well, Van, you two must be on very good terms. Still, bringing such a good student out to play at this late hour? And in a white blouse, necktie, and pleated skirt, no less. Surely that's a little too overboard. I ain't into this, alright? Doing a nightly for SPG rounds is all. Well, don't need to get into the details. After all, I came here too, after closing up shop. I decided to take a break after I managed to gather the information on Ankerville I was asked for. Oh, I see. Well, you might as well fill me in now, that we're both here. At the moment, all I can say is that there hasn't been any activity. But I would check with Judith's family if you want to be sure. At the very least, nobody's seen those masked characters or the people who disappeared from the Memorial Park. I see. Were they only headed in that direction then? It's hard to say, but it does bother me that it's so far away from the capital. Going that far in an instant can only be called magic. People teleported with sorcery in the Dark Ages, apparently. And even Ouroboros has their own way of shifting through space. Dante's used it too. Right. You're thinking about that video. I can't forget it even now. But putting that aside, it seems a little far to go just to get out of the capital. I think your first inclination is right. We should assume that something is going on. Hearing that from you makes me think we won't be going there for nothing. Sorry to say it, but I'm gonna need you to keep backing me up tomorrow, even if at a distance. You just leave it to me. Though it'll have to be alongside everything else I'm juggling. I'll work with Jack and Hal to send a heaping helping of love your way. You can keep that part to yourself. You're still in Tharbad though, right? I just spoke with Hal at noon. Jack better not be getting wasted right now. Oh, don't worry. He's finished his gambling job in one piece, so he's checking out some other lead he's got. It seems like. Well, they all really get along. But it sounds like both of them think there's something more to this too. Yoda was able to secure this foothold, so I'll have to do my best. Oh, and Van, about that Fabio boy that showed up during the day. Yeah? You mean that dangerous-looking person claiming to be a Spriggan? I did some digging, and apparently he's already left the capital on a big motorbike. I don't know where he went, but things should be okay, at least for tonight. As for the needle gun, it seems to have been a prototype released by Zekdams via the back channels. See, looks like I owe you one. Gotta say, I'm real curious about what he's up to. Yeah, you seem to know too much about you, including 4 SPGs you've done in the past. Not to mention what he knew about my assistants and the Grendel form. On the other hand, he didn't seem to know anything related to you. That's true. Maybe he's just obsessed with you, Van. I'm a little worried. From the sounds of things, it's not likely he'll attack you out of the big bad blue. Well, you know, I'll keep an ear out and see what else I can find. Like how he got his information. Thanks, just keep me in the loop. Man, making his regular nighttime rounds is nothing to bat an eyelash at. But asking you to come with Agnes? Now there's a bold stroke. How did you know it was my idea? Oh, so I was right. Well, it was half maidenly intuition and half tricking you into saying so. As for you, Van, you should know that Agnes has her reasons for tagging along. So be a good escort for her now, understand? I want you putting your whole heart into it. Yeah. She was the one who asked for this, but I'll stay on my toes where it counts. Should be safe, as long as we don't make the mistake of operating too far from each other. He isn't wrong per se, but still, I refuse to believe Van is totally oblivious to the hints being dropped here. At any rate, you and your little dears will be in for a heavy workload starting tomorrow, Van. I know you have your nightly rounds to make, but don't forget to take a breather when needed. The way I see it, this is a golden opportunity for you two to have a little light-hearted fun together. And we leave. Man. It's finally open. And that's open. Only 2 days left until the launch. Gets my ticket going 10 to the dozen. If I could have just one thing right now, it'd be a T-phone. You can use them to check the news and see those live feeds will get broadcasted, yeah? Just imagine how many more mounds at Mira I'd rake in Hawkins stock tips and Space Force scuttlebutt hot off the grapevine. I'm gonna save up enough coin to buy one myself, you see. If I don't, then I'll be able to connect with the universe or what have ya. And that's what I call a capital investment. I've got my own mind to stay a blinking shoe shiner in me whole life, needless to say. So next week I'll be using the Dosh me space stock springing to get a T-phone off me own. Then I'll be able to connect the universe like in the commercials. And that's what I call a capital investment. What are the odds I'd run into you in a place like this? It seems we follow the beats of similar drums when it comes down to it. I know the school trip is in 2 days, but would you care to grab a quick drink together maybe? An impromptu invitation from you, Miss Leifa? Yet another statistical improbability. But sure, I'll take you up on that. These two are like peppers and chocolate. Nothing alike on the outside, but somehow decent together. You're right. Don't think I ever would have guessed. Now then, where to? I could go for a delicious cocktail right now. Oh, really? My palate was set on some choice Eastern liquor. This afternoon was quite an eventful one, but perhaps for the better. Our 3-artist exhibit is getting an even better reception than expected. Casaris works in particular have been drawing the lion's, or rather, the cat's share of the attention. Her touch-up seems to have made all the difference. Even those familiar with her work were surprised. Such creativity flew in the face of my expectations well. It truly is thought-provoking in so many ways. Hey, Seraphina. How are we today? I got a call from my sister just a bit ago. Her work-life situation is growing great too, by the sound of it. Working in the apparel industry has her flying all over the place. She lucked out with a good boss and nice co-workers. There's no telling when we will next meet in person. But we sure won't be on conversation topics. But we sure won't be short on conservation topics. Conversation topics. Yeah, it's the ad break right now. I'm actually planning on going back to our hometown tomorrow. But I don't think I mentioned that to her. I think they're all gonna reunite back in Anchorville. How are we doing, Seraphina? Such a beautiful night. I'm doing good. Out and about with a schoolgirl at this hour? I'm going to need you to step inside for some questioning. This is all just a misunderstanding, sir. Yeah, I know it sets off alarm bells at a glance, but I'm just taking my niece here back to her house. There'll be hell to pay for my older sis if we take any longer. Yeah, may at least see some identification? Phew, this officer is even leerier than the one from last night. Fine then. Van provided his proof of identification. Name, Kurt S. Springer. Place of residence, 4th District. Criminal record, not applicable. My apologies. Just make sure not to go outraging public decency, understand? Done and done. Sorry for the trouble. We'll be on our way then. Never realized you carried a fake ID on you, Van. Ain't often I pull it out, but it's perfect for cases like this. Anyway, let's get a move on before some other pain in the ass eats up our time. Roger that. With high-profile crimes being on the rise these days, we can't afford to be lax in our vigilance. Thank you. Furthermore, my colleagues are apparently receiving special security reassignments in preparation for the day after next. As for myself, I have been ordered to stand guard over Cirque du Bijou over here. Crowds of thrice the usual size at minimum are anticipated, so I'll need to be more laser-focused than ever. Only then can we see this new era of of Zemirian history safely through. And before you ask, that street show over there is indeed properly authorized. It's not as if I'm advocating that everything be restricted just for the sake of it. One simply needs to obtain permission the way they did. I hope the citizens enjoy the event. I like trails. This district is pretty. No forest PGs, but I do see flyers advertising the glorious stage play. Oh, you're right. I really enjoyed watching the dress rehearsal. I'm already counting down the days until opening night. I'm looking forward to it too. There's still a lot of work we got to do before then. The next thing on our agenda is getting ready for tomorrow's trip. Alright, that should do it for the Chardon district. Agnes has been with me for so long, I'd probably better give her a ride back to the dorms. Alright. Next thing we do is the Grim Garden. first we're going to get whatever new characters will join. My money's on Risha.
Hey, nice work this evening. We just managed to sort out the mess on our end, too.
I'll be leaving the capital come tomorrow, but I'd be happy to lend my aid in the meantime.
Having the two of you on board at once almost feels like overkill on top of overkill. Given the unsavory professor and enigmatic enforcers we're up against, I have no qualms accepting the help. That puts us up one top-tier martial artist and one legendary assassin. Oh wait, you not changed into your battle gear yet? I can see why. That get-up's just a bit too provocative to be lounging around on standby in. Yeah, well, that was the train of thought, yes. Though I can't help but find it hypocritical coming from you, Judith. What's that supposed to mean? Girls, we'll be lucky to have either one of you dressing up for us. Whoever said it was for you? Anyway, the important part is, with our Exarend, we're in the best hands anyone can ask for. Just think of all the slack-off potential this opens up. Someone's got to make sure none of it goes to waste, right, S? Nice try. Didn't come here to enable your ditching addiction. Been too long since we teamed up like this, Jin. Good to have you watching my back again. I've never had the pleasure before. Hopefully you won't mind me taking notes on your special Taito techniques. Right. The last time was in Phantasma, huh? Don't sweat it, Ring. I've heard you and your pals have plenty skilled yourselves. Looking forward to... Hold that thought. Hmm?
Well, isn't this a lively little assemblage?
Advice? I'd know his smarm anyway. It's the general manager of Marduk. Kasim too. Backup's sick. What are you guys doing here? I had taken you for more of the type who refrained from making appearances on site.
Howdy do. Sorry for barging in uninvited. Our general manager here got the sudden urge to pay you folks a courtesy call.
Accordingly, I have obtained provisional permission from the Foundation's Garden Response team to visit. We will surely be able to render some assistance in further enhancing this sanctum Mare constructed.
From what we have heard, the Mastermind's identities and motivations in usurping the garden have been revealed to some extent. As such, I am willing to collaborate on a temporary basis in order to recalculate our risk management evaluation.
So in short, you'll be providing us with backup for a limited period? That's how it sounds? I did get the sense that some of the Sanctum's features weren't unlocked just yet. Oh, there's no question that we can count on Mirabelle and Kasim, but something tells me the general manager has his own goals in mind. Might they regard the hidden treasure sought by the Sixth Anguis? That which is purportedly concealed in this castle? I will not claim otherwise. It bears noting that this is the first we've heard of such a thing, however. Apart from that, there have also been reports of unauthorized access from a separate area of concern. We shall withdraw after inquiring into the matter, so be at ease and pay us no mind. We wouldn't want to distract from your encroachment. Pretty much impossible not to pay you some mind, especially when you clearly know something we don't. Perhaps we should expect some bonus compensation in the form of additional intel? Can't apologize enough for springing things on you last minute. I swear our general manager does this every damn time. Such is business as usual. We appreciate you fitting this into your busy schedule, Mirabelle.
This will make for a prime opportunity, Farida. Show me once more how much you've improved.
I will, Kasim.
Kasim has been temporarily registered as a Garten party member. Kasim can trigger an awakening on the field. Extra member for Mirabelle, Ijin and Risha are Garden party members. Yay. Alright, first things
How may I
first,
help you?
to the workshop.
The Grim Arena, then. We have all sorts of goods. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've done all those. Let's try and beat
You've
Jack.
got guts challenging me. Let's make this one.
Oh, that's a good hand. Oh, what do I want to hold? Either way, I've got 2 pair. If I get rid of this one, I've got a better chance of getting another 3 or a jack. So that's what we'll do. No. That was such a good draw. Ooh. Not good. Let's fold. Ooh, I can raise. We'll hold. Just do a regular changeover. 2 pair. No. Thingy Jack.
See ya.
The name of the game?
Good. And we do this again. Stand. Do it again. Hit.
Let's play again.
Alright, fishing.
Search time.
Okay, let's see what I can reel in.
And we've put all them.
Initiating search.
Okay, let's see what I can reel in.
Now where?
Okay, let's see what I can reel in.
Search time.
Any other fishing spots in here? Nope.
How may I help you? Would you like to spend your points? Enjoy your adventure.
Bum, bum, ba-dum. Who do we want to take with us? take Fairy, Petra, Athena, and Fee.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I can't drop Kasim. Many peoples to talk to.
Let's search around.
Let's do this thing.
That's it. This is a big
First
one.
try.
Good stuff.
And what else do I need to do?
Would you care to decrypt a grimoire? Of course. Allow me.
What do we get? Some clothing.
Wow, so many sparkles.
Ren's Pit Girl crown. Van's racing suit. Grim Kitty. Now let's just quickly level up everybody. And where is... So many things. Alright, who is where right now? We've got at least 3 in this hot spring. 4. 3 or 4 there. Another 4, another 4. And probably another 4. Petra, Marine, and Altina. That's an interesting group. This swimming pool is quite nice. It brings to mind the breaks I would take when I was still with the swimming club. Certainly a nice place to relax, I'll give you that. Though using it has me feeling a bit guilty, to be honest. Given you're from a place known as the Hot Springs Paradise, I can understand why you might feel that way. Actually, speaking of hometowns, you guys are currently in Basel, correct? They are, yes. The city is remarkably beautiful, and their Nusstorts are delicious as well. Professor Hamilton is your adoptive grandmother, right? I'd love to meet her while we're still in town. Something about the way he said that was strange. Basel. Looking about it's got me longing for home again. It's been a while since I thought about going back. I wonder what Gran's been up to. I hope she's taking care of herself. So the night sky here is normal. I mean, that makes sense, but I guess I'm just gonna have to think on this some more. I'll need to have the data we collected from EOS analyzed by the end of the night. but its contents, perhaps.
Whew, that's the stuff. A bit extravagant, but...
This feels amazing.
Feels like I'm melting away.
All better.
Now, what is the... yeah. Three Sky characters. It's Jin, Ren. Been a while since we've seen each other, hasn't it? I'll say. Haven't been in the same room together since Prince Olivet and Shahrazad's wedding. Heard Reese and the Commander woman were there at the time too. Is that so? I heard the prince had friends in the Braces, but it was so nice seeing everyone together again. And especially at such a lovely wedding. Is Reese doing well, by the way? Too well, even. That girl's doing a number on her Engel's coefficient. Told her she'd end up gaining weight if she kept at it. And you know what she did? Ate twice as much on the next mission. Bled my freaking wallet dry. Not very tactful, are you, Kevin? Still got you dancing in the palm of her hand, I see. Hope he isn't simply putting on a facade for us. You know, chatting like this really takes me back. LaBelle, would love to take a trip back someday. Are they hinting that we're going back to LaBelle? Already been 6 years since that shutdown incident in LaBelle, huh? Man, we have come a long way. I'd love to get Estelle and the rest of the crew back together for a meetup someday. A royal wedding in the Empire. I happened to still be recuperating at that time, so I was unfortunately unable to attend. It would be nice to see my friends in the Empire again, as well as the Nords who nursed me back to health, of course. Reese. Seems like we just keep missing each other. As for why she isn't here, however, well, it's probably best I don't ask. Meister Jörg Rosenberg, a man once affiliated with the Society's 13 factories. And yet I hear he's recently been appointed as Marduk's technical advisor, is that correct? Well, we did have a new associate join our ranks of late, but I'm afraid his past affiliations have remained a mystery to me. What I do know, however, is that the man seems to share a name with a particularly celebrated doll maker. That said, he isn't based at our HQ in Orid currently. Instead, he's moved his atelier to a certain city-state. Yikes. With all these questions he's dodging, not even Elaine will get one to land. If I remember correctly, you're the ones who helped the Meister move, right? Yeah, don't tell Elaine though. If she ever finds out, I won't hear the end of it. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Jörg wanted me to tell you how much he appreciated your help, Van. Thanks to you, he got to bring all of his tools with him. He would have never been able to make this body without them. Is that right? Whistles. That's our LP. Never hesitating to say what's on her mind. It seems like you've known Jörg for quite some time already. You certainly don't lack for connections in Marduk, do you? Well then, how about this? Once we've settled matters in the garden, would everyone care to take a little vacation? To Valis, where the Meister resides. Or I suppose, I should say to our investors' homeland. Where the hell did that come from? That sounds like a wonderful idea. The food there is lovely. Ugh, I'd have jumped at the chance under normal circumstances. I mean, vacation time would mean no lovey-dovey time with us. But a free vacation's never actually free, is it? Indeed. If nothing else, we appreciate the offer, however. I'm from Valasor as well, actually. If you ever have the time, I'd highly recommend visiting someday. Quite a few world-renowned sweet shops call the area home, you see. And you can find shaved ice as light as snow, luxuriously rich Castella cakes. And I'm sure you're familiar with their juicy dried fruits, of course. But now you're just being a jerk on purpose. Van. That's all it takes, huh? Oh, their dried fruits were the best. I'm particularly fond of the dried peaches and melons. You're killing the man, LP. By the way, she's probably not too happy about me taking Agnes out for a night patrol, huh? Never mind, it's nothing. Just try not to stay up too late, okay? You'll likely want to get an early start tomorrow. Yes, of course. Don't you think you should be taking your own advice? I mean, only so much overtime you can do before your health and good looks give out. Don't stay up too late. Yes, ma'am. What's going on with Elaine and Agnes? Nothing that involves us, LP. At this point, we're just going to have to watch from the sidelines. Leave matters in the capital to me. Granted things go smoothly, I should be able to link back up with you all in about 2 days. Grandpa York, huh? It's been like 3 whole years since I've seen that guy. We'd love to pay him a visit with us someday, you know, to say thanks and all. Maybe when we get our bonus from Kevin, we can all go see him together. Bonus? Better not to ask. Now, who's over here? Kasim, Rufus, Fairy, and Swin. You've really grown a lot, Fairy. I'm impressed. And considering you're only 14, the sky's the limit. You think? I mean, I feel like I'm nowhere near where you and Nadia are. I'd refrain from feeding her too many compliments if I were you. Unnecessary praise isn't conducive to growth. Your standards are just too high, Kasim. Now, Fairy. It seems older siblings worrying about their younger cohorts is common in every culture. I won't deny that. Darn right you can't. I've heard Rufus is from one of the great noble houses of the Empire. Though apparently his little brother has taken over as heir. Yeah, though he tries his best to keep in touch where he can. Let him know he's still alive, you know? By the way, Agnes, how's Albert handling being student council president? Must be rough having to fill Ren's shoes like that. Especially since he strikes me as the type to shoulder everything himself. Well, I think he'll be just fine. After all, he's one of the most earnest, hard-working people I've ever met. He's always been there for Odette and I, practically ever since I can remember. I see. I know it's only been 2 months, but I'm already feeling kinda nostalgic for Aramis. I've just about finished preparing everything I'll need for our time in Ankerville, but since I'm still feeling kind of antsy, figured why not take the chance to warm up a bit, especially since Kasim's here now. Gives us the perfect opportunity to train together. Think about it if you prove you can keep up with me. Of course I can. Oh, brother. They certainly seem to be on good terms lately. As Marduk's security division currently has other matters to attend to, I was planning on leaving the matter to all of you, but... No, this is Seven's involvement, and the appearance of the 6th Anguis on top of that changes things. Though my assistance may not amount to much, I plan on doing what little I can to aid in the risk management assessment's recalculation. What little, he says. But, is the Imaginator really that strong? I know he blocks Shizuna's attack, but he's strong, yes. But his status as an unknown quantity is of a much higher consequence. Need to see if our paths cross in the Garten once more. Interestingly enough, we happened to run into a number of your associates in Farbad recently. There was Marielle, the Ertur sisters, and the legendary gambling duo from the rumors, yes? Really? I mean, that's what I heard from Marielle and the sisters, but lines up with what Jack and Hal told me. If you're ever looking for info, they still will have your back. As long as the drunk's got his chaperone with him. I see. I'll consider doing just that then. Perhaps when the rain stops, I'll... Wasn't expecting to run into Yin in the garden. That's for damn sure. Ain't teaming up with us gonna have you swamped? I mean, I know Arkansas's on break and all, but I feel like Ashen's got you busy enough as is. Yeah, you're making sure to keep up with practice, right, Ricia? You've got a heck of a lot on your plate. Well, it's nothing compared to what you do, Judith. After all, I imagine starring in all those movies of yours must be leagues more stressful. But in all seriousness, joining you enables me to be more proactive with matters here in the Republic. Which in turn will prove useful to those at home as well. Or at least I hope it will. Your love for Crossbell knows no bounds, I see. Oh yeah. I guess Sal did say something about the CPD having a playboy on their roster. Yeah, you've been dodging the subject for way too long. You ask me, I think it's time you came clean. But all the time in the world here, after all. Please go easy on me. You know, despite being such a celebrated performer, Judith sure can be quite the gossip. It's not as if I've been actively avoiding talking about the people I know in Crossbell. It's just the topic was never quite relevant. From what I know, there are two people who helped Ricia become who she is today. A woman from Arkansas and... I'll pull the answers from her eventually. After all, we've got plenty of time. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've been to Crossbell. I wonder how the SSS is doing. It would be nice to see Yin in that Arkansas show someday. Might even give me some inspiration for my sword dancing. I mean, the whole balancing act of hers must have made her a real powerhouse on the stage. And then it's... Crow, Reset... Oh... Mirabelle and Tola. Apologies about the GM just popping in out of nowhere like that. Boosting work on another company only to stick his nose into their business. That man's got a lot of nerve. Now, Mirabelle. It's not as if this is the first time this has happened. I know I'm not one to talk given the contract I signed with him. But man, that GM of yours? Shadiest bastard I ever met. So shady, in fact, it almost circles back around to him being trustworthy again. Crow. Well, at the very least, he does always seem rather busy with more clandestine matters. Oh yeah, I couldn't trust Thorndyke to cast a shadow standing in broad daylight. But that said, I don't believe I saw him in Basel. Oh, at that combat exercise you mean? I'd heard a thing or two about that new AF model myself. No details though, so no worries. I know it's all supposed to be pretty hush-hush. Well, I'm glad to hear that. But you're only saying that because you got your own secrets. It kind of sounds like they've had a few run-ins with each other. Yeah, something clearly went down with the Thor's crew recently. Just can't say what exactly. Neither can I, I'm afraid. However, it does seem that they have lately departed Basel. I see. So what's the deal with that whole unauthorized access thing the GM was talking about? I think we explained this earlier, but currently the Grim Guardian's operating on a limited network that extends all the way across Marduk, the Foundation, and the Society. About 2 hours ago, however, we received a report of unauthorized access, particularly from a channel outside of the typical three. At present, we're cooperating with the Foundation to investigate the source. So some kind of ace hacker's work, maybe. Someone outside of the society that even Marduk and the Foundation aren't aware of. We should be extra careful from here on out. It's possible they're in here with us. Agreed. Got a bad feeling about this. Hello, Agnes. I see you're on the job with Mr. Arkwright today. She's supposed to be your #1 assistant, right? Not bad, Arkwright. I mean, if we're being honest, she kind of forced herself into the position. I'm just accompanying his nightly patrol at the moment. Oh, and yes, your birthday's the day after tomorrow, right? We managed to wrap up this mess before then. Mind if I drop in on the party? Sure. If you can manage to find some free time, we'd love to have you. When I told her about the party we held last year, she insisted she would see herself invited to our next one. At any cost, to put it in her words. Yeah, wait a sec. She didn't need to know that. In that case, mind if we swing by too? I'd already planned on attending myself, but would it be alright if the others came as well? I know there's kind of a lot of us, so that should be fine. Oh, I appreciate the concern. I'm sure Monmouth will be more than thrilled to have a few more mouths to feed. They've been planning for her birthday for weeks. Let's go. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to complete the 5th domain today.
Forward.
The adventure begins.
That's too many doors for me.
Adventure begins.
Still too many doors.
Adventure begins. The adventure begins.
Yeah. High risk, high reward.
Forward.
It's an honor working with the strongest Jaeger. Looking forward to learning from you, Hansen.
Likewise. Working with unofficial escort will provide invaluable.
The pleasure is all mine. You have gathered a pretty remarkable lineup.
No doubt about that. Imagine if we were all working together in the room.
CID would flag us as a threat in a heartbeat.
Guess this being virtual is a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
It's not over. Rapid. Here goes. An opening. Boost gate limit broken.
Good.
Focus unleashed. Prepare.
Shangshu.
Overrun. Not done yet.
Thompson.
O luminous flame.
Burn from within. Take point.
Safe of Suleiman.
Prepare.
Your very flesh be seared. Over and out. Safe of Suleiman.
Heh. Nice. Holy shit, that's Lord levels of damage.
Maturing like a fine wine.
Initiating combat mode. Your target has ready. Boost gauge fully replenished. Flight conditions ideal for sharp deployment. Think fast. DOC activate.
Dun, 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 dun.
Knockback complete. Without incident, fortunately.
Treasure detected. To the next.
I love the cold steel battle theme.
Prime chance for shark deployment.
Threat levels high. Be on guard.
DOC, activate!
Just need to slaughter.
DOC, activate! Enemy down.
Got it.
Target deployment recommended.
DOC, activate!
Charge deployment recommended.
The lead is theirs.
Oh, dang it.
You won't get away with this.
Activating skill.
Incoming. I'll help out. There, yeah. Here's some extra. There we go.
Strike now.
Prepare.
Incoming.
I executed an escape route. Activating skill.
Easy target.
We've defeated our two powerful foes, but we've got a few more things to do.
That was yummy. That was yummy. That was yummy.
And premium sweets, Edith.
Can't wait to see what folks say.
Cheese foam adds the perfect hint of sweet plus a mellowness that kicks it up a notch once the ice melts. It's fresh in a totally different way from a fruit-based frappe.
All right.
And ripe
Put it on
caramel
blow.
pudding.
Thank you, Van.
This rich creamy pudding is made with ample amounts of milk and just enough caramel for a delicate sweetness. It's no wonder the dish is beloved by customers young and old.
Let's end this quick.
Charge attack at the ready.
Mission ideal for shard deployment. There. Yeah. Another.
The lead is theirs.
Dang it.
Unforgivable.
Activate.
It's stunned. You're mine.
Who scales
Go
the
time,
program?
Allie. Yeah, yeah. Beam, right. You won't get away with this. There.
Escape. Your stamina runs low. Proceed with caution. Prepare.
Easy target.
Simply follow my own path.
Foes stay sharp.
Your boost gauge is weak.
Staggered. DOC. They're staggered.
That's why I have it on random.
Careful, that one looks stubborn.
And what we will do. Yes.
Try deployment recommended.
Enemy down.
Got it.
Try deployment recommended.
Not done yet. DOC, activate.
Come on.
Be careful with this.
The lead is theirs.
Dang it.
Got your back.
Make your move.
Do that.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Too easy. B. Incoming.
Got your back.
Prepare.
On the house.
Wonderful.
I have secured an escape route.
I was simply carrying out.
Let's do another heal.
duties.
Treasure detected.
My path is yet long.
Anyway, go over here.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Be careful.
Winter
That thing
Old
looks neat.
Fall.
Hooray! We cleared it.
Yay.
Where to now?
Trigger the trap.
Loot secured. Can't believe I fell for that.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Two powerful foes, hit charge attacks 5 times, 1 device.
Onwards. All right. Look sharp, people.
Initiating combat mode.
Charge attack at ready.
last chance.
Don't let up. Wait.
Here's my chance. Accelerate. Yeah, there. They're stunned. Easy target. More remains. Okay. Did I make myself useful? Nice, Salty.
Alright, we've done all the side stuff.
Careful, that one looks stubborn. Let's end this quick.
Charge attack at the ready.
Maintain your composure.
Your boost gauge is complete.
Understood. Here goes. Charge deployment recommended. Should have been careful.
Dang it.
Low health. Watch yourself. Activating COC.
Vitals low. Be careful.
Your spec back on.
Activating skill.
It's not over.
Displaying information.
Vitals low. Be careful. Don't get carried away.
Activating skill.
Target locked. An opening.
Low health. Watch yourself.
Did I
Activating skill.
use? It flinched.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Stamina's depleted. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
DSC activate.
Activating skill.
Ready? You're mine. Here
Good.
goes.
Let's do another sweep.
Activating skill.
Keep going.
Consider it done.
You're mine. You're mine. Here goes.
Activating.
You're down. You're mine.
Boost gauge
Keep
limit
going.
broken.
DLC, activate. Overrun. Not done yet.
And do Barbatos raid.
I'll handle this.
Prepare. Boost gauge expanded.
Low health. Watch yourself.
Alright,
You're at levels high. Be on guard. Foes, stay sharp. Initiate combat mode.
Your target has ready, you know.
Fire! Be careful with this one.
That's a lot of enemies.
They flinched!
Activating COC. Activating skill.
for it! Accelerate! More remains. There!
Need a hand?
Activate skill. Easy target!
Have some more!
Keep going!
VOC, activate!
Prepare!
One more!
Not done yet.
Prepare!
Incoming! At your service.
Activate skill.
Yeah, activate.
Boost gauge limit broken.
That'll cost you!
Activate skill.
Weak!
Perfect chance! Blaze! An opening!
Boost gauge limit broken. Prepare! Boost gauge expand.
I was simply carrying out my duties.
Mission accomplished.
What's next? Loot secured. Let's do this.
Alright, let's just try and beat this fight and then we'll probably finish up for the day. I can save here.
Looks like we can rest here. That's better.
Alright, let's swap my party over to my A team. Because they do some of the best work. Let's max out Van on everything that we can. Alright. Alright, so they're all open completely.
Shifting. Oh. Do whatever you want, for all I care.
You're...
A new skill? Heck yeah! Skills changed. Of course! Shifting to maintenance mode.
Need EP cut 3. Alright, but the ad's going on so little. Crossspell State. Here's you. Some updates to all the factions. The Lure family, the Lee family. Various news. Criminal organizations. Facilities. Salt Pale. Bid for Independence. The Great Twilight. And the Retributive Tower Incident. Reen, Crew, V, Altina, Tower, Mint, Gaius. Evan, Rufus Swin, Nadia, Lapis. The Master Puzzle, the Masked Martial Artist, and the Masked Soldier. And everybody else. Auto Bowlers. Simeon. Septian Church. Bernadette and Albert. Toya Hamilton. Cronkite, Esmery, Townsend, and Giscard. Alrighty. Yeah, this is where we'll finish up for today. Thank you everyone for joining me. Yeah, was good streamy. Alright. I am going to be heading off. I will be back again later tonight with Dinkum. And yeah, take care of yourselves, everybody. Stays. We're gonna go raid somebody. Who's good? Who's live? Who's playing games? This way. Yeah, going raid Axel. There. Well, we'll be back with more Trails Beyond the Horizon on Monday. Tomorrow we'll play a little more Etrian Odyssey 3 to do some catch up because I had to end the stream early. And yeah. Alright. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.